Most airlines are hiding 11 incredible perks from travelers over 65, and I'm about to expose every single one of them. While younger passengers pay full price and fight for decent seats, seniors who know these secrets are getting free upgrades, priority boarding, and benefits worth hundreds of dollars per flight. The airlines don't advertise this because they'd rather keep the money in their pockets. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the senior travel tips that will transform your flying experience forever. Subscribe right now because I'm sharing insider airline secrets for seniors that most people never discover, and you definitely don't want to miss what's coming next. Here's what most travelers over 65 don't realize. Airlines actually have policies specifically designed to help senior passengers, but they won't tell you about them unless you ask directly. These aren't charity programs or special promotions. These are legitimate benefits built into airline systems that you've been paying for through your ticket prices for decades. Let me start with the most powerful benefit that almost nobody uses. Medical equipment exemptions can get you out of baggage fees entirely. If you travel with any medical device from CPAP machines to mobility aids, these don't count toward your baggage allowance. Just last year, a retired teacher from Ohio, traveling with her portable oxygen concentrator, discovered she could bring 3 additional bags for free because the airline classified her medical equipment as essential travel gear. Airline Secret 2. The second benefit is priority medical boarding. Most seniors don't know they can request early boarding for medical reasons without providing extensive documentation. Simply mentioning that you need extra time to get seated due to mobility concerns or medical equipment is often enough. Flight attendants are trained to accommodate these requests, and you'll board right after first-class passengers. Airline Secret 3. Seat selection preferences for seniors often override standard policies. When you call the airline directly instead of booking online, gate agents can often assign you aisle seats, seats near the front of the cabin, or seats with extra leg room at no additional charge. The key phrase to use is asking for seating accommodation due to senior mobility needs. Now here's that upgrade secret I mentioned earlier, and this one is absolutely game-changing for anyone flying after 65. Airlines maintain upgrade lists based on frequent flyer status, but they also have discretionary upgrades for passengers with special circumstances. Travelers who mention mobility or comfort needs, often seniors, sometimes receives complimentary upgrades to premium economy or even business class when available. The trick is timing your request properly and speaking directly with gate agents about 30 minutes before boarding. The fourth benefit involves baggage handling priority. Senior passengers can request fragile handling for their luggage, which means your bags get loaded last and unloaded first. This reduces the chance of damage and gets your luggage to baggage claim faster. Simply ask the check-in agent to mark your bags for senior handling priority. Quick recap so far. You've seen how seniors can skip baggage fees on medical equipment, board early with priority medical boarding, get better seat assignments just by calling the airline, and even request baggage handling priority to protect your luggage. And remember that upgrade secret? That one alone can change your entire flight experience. But we're just getting started, because the next perks cover everything from medication storage to hidden companion benefits that most travelers over 65 never hear about. Airline Secret 5. This is where senior travel perks really start adding up, is medication refrigeration services. Most airlines provide complimentary refrigerated storage for medications that need to stay cold during travel. This service is completely free and available on most major carriers, but you need to notify them at least 24 hours before your flight. The sixth airline secret involves companion travel benefits. While companion discounts for seniors aren't as common today as they once were, it's still worth asking. Some airlines occasionally run promotions or have unpublished offers where a companion ticket can be discounted, especially on international routes. These deals usually aren't shown online, so the key is to call the airline's customer service line directly and ask about companion or senior travel options. Even if there's no specific discount, agents may help you find fare classes or bundles that lower the cost when traveling with a partner. Here's where things get really exciting, because the seventh benefit can literally pay for your entire trip if you use it correctly. Airline Secret 7 is about airlines having compensation programs for flight delays and cancellations. But here's what most seniors don't realize. The rules don't give seniors automatic extra compensation, but if you're over 65 and your flight is delayed, you can still qualify for things like meal vouchers, hotel accommodations, or transportation credits depending on the airline and situation. Here's the key. When you explain that you have medical needs, mobility concerns, or stricter schedules, agents are often more willing to prioritize your case and provide better assistance. It's not an official senior policy, but in practice, seniors who speak up about their needs usually receive faster, more helpful solutions. The eighth airline secret, which is such a benefit for senior travelers, is the wheelchair and mobility assistance that extends far beyond what most people realize. Even if you don't normally use mobility aids, you can request wheelchair assistance through airports if you have concerns about long walking distances or carrying heavy bags. This service includes priority security screening and direct transport to your gate. Airline Secret 9 is about airlines that maintain special customer service lines specifically for passengers with disabilities or medical needs. These lines have shorter wait times and agents with more authority to make accommodations. When you call, mention that you're a senior traveler with specific needs, and you'll often reach more helpful representatives. Airline Secret 10 involves travel insurance benefits that airlines don't publicize. Knowing just some of the information in your travel insurance will help you a really long way. Many carriers offer complimentary travel insurance upgrades for senior passengers, including medical coverage and trip interruption protection. You need to ask about these during the booking process, but they're often available at no extra cost. And here's the 11th airline secret that might surprise you the most. While airlines don't have formal senior-only policies for connections, gate agents can arrange priority transfers and escort services between terminals if you're concerned about making your next flight. In some cases, they may even coordinate with the crew on your connecting flight to give you a little extra time if delays are airline-related. But holding a plane is rare and never guaranteed. The real secret is to ask for assistance as soon as you check in or arrive at your first gate. That way, airline staff can flag your reservation and help you make smoother transfers. But wait, there's something even more valuable I need to tell you about maximizing these benefits, and it has to do with how you communicate with airline staff. The secret to accessing all these senior travel tips consistently is in your approach. Never demand these benefits or mention that you found out about them online. Instead, politely explain your specific situation and ask if there are any accommodations available. Airline employees respond much better to passengers who ask for help rather than those who demand perks. Timing is also crucial for senior flight benefits. Arrive at the airport at least 2 hours early for domestic flights and 3 hours for international travel. This gives you time to speak with multiple airline representatives if needed and increases your chances of getting accommodations. Another insider tip for flying after 65 is to always carry a letter from your doctor, even if you don't think you'll need it. Having medical documentation available opens doors to benefits you might not otherwise receive, from seat upgrades to priority boarding to baggage allowances. When booking flights, avoid online booking platforms when possible. Call the airline directly and mention that you're a senior traveler looking for the best available options. Phone agents have access to inventory and upgrade options that aren't visible on websites. Consider joining airline loyalty programs even if you don't fly frequently. Senior passengers often receive accelerated status benefits and access to customer service representatives who can provide better assistance with these travel hacks for seniors. Document everything. Keep records of any medical equipment you travel with, medications you need, and accommodations you've received in the past. This creates a travel history that makes future requests easier to fulfill. Most importantly, remember that these benefits exist because airlines want senior passengers to have positive travel experiences. You're not asking for special treatment. You're accessing services that are already part of the system. Let me quickly recap the 11 secret benefits that can transform your travel experience after 65. Medical equipment baggage exemptions that save you fees. Priority medical boarding that gets you seated comfortably. Seat selection preferences that put you in better locations. Discretionary upgrades that can move you to premium cabins. Baggage handling priority that protects your luggage. Medication refrigeration services that keep your prescriptions safe. Companion travel discounts that reduce costs for traveling with others. Enhanced delay compensation that provides better coverage when things go wrong. extended mobility assistance that helps you navigate airports easily, special customer service lines that connect you with more helpful agents, and connecting flight assistance that ensures you make your transfers smoothly. These senior travel perks are legitimate benefits that you've earned through decades of being a paying customer. Airlines have these policies in place specifically to serve passengers like you, but they rely on the fact that most people don't know about them. The airline industry makes billions of dollars every year, and a significant portion of that comes from senior travelers who are visiting family, taking retirement trips, or traveling for medical reasons. You deserve to access every benefit available to make your journey more comfortable and affordable. Subscribe right now so you never miss the insider senior travel tips that make flying after 65 easier, cheaper, and way more enjoyable. Your next flight could be completely different when you use these secrets.